a new financial year, Lauren. What a fabulous time for everyone to reset on a number of different things in their business. But I want to put a challenge out to everybody. They really look at their KPIs of their teams. Are you seeing any cool KPIs or anything differently being done out there at the moment?
Seeing a lot of businesses in this space reviewing it. So yes, definitely some of the clients that I'm working with at the moment are shifting away from that traditional KPI method where we're, especially in the PM space, we've always just looked at arrears, maintenance outstanding, lease renewals completed. Whilst that stuff is important and it is fundamental to success of property management, I think it's shifting our focus around that. And for me, around the client experience is one area where a lot of people are focusing. So
yeah, I think that's good advice.
Yeah, complaints is a big thing. So I know you and I have always been aligned in this, Carls, but if you're not getting complaints on your team members, something's going right. So looking at the number of complaints that are coming into the office and the reasons why, and using that as a success metrics could be a really good idea.
Yeah, and I think too with our KPIs, we're very good at going in and looking at conversion, number of sales, days on market, profit point, and all that at the end of every financial year. But we don't often sit back and go, okay, did our KPIs work for us? So I would encourage everybody, particularly with their employment contracts, to make sure if it's an annexure or if it's within your employment contract, to say that they can be flexible and that they can be reviewed, and they will be reviewed regularly in line with the economic needs of the business and also the needs of your clients to increase efficiencies and effectiveness of service delivery. So yeah, KPIs, big one we're seeing out there at the moment is customer experience around ratings and reviews, making sure that people are able to have face-to-face meetings. And what I mean by face-to-face is that people are actually recording their Zoom, their Teams, or their Skype, because you can just have such a better, impactful and influencing conversation with your clients if you're eyeballing them.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. And I think, Carls, for me, it's just about the activity that drives the results that you're after when you're looking at these KPIs. So it's not always about that, end number. It's about making sure that you've got the right activity to get your team to the successful point that they need to be at, but setting that as your KPI as well is important.
Absolutely, because we all know where energy goes, results flow. And for those of you out there that manage a team or are leaders or in a leadership role, in my experience, the number one KPI you need for people that have got responsibility is to make sure that they're executing on projects within the time frame that is agreed and allocated, and having an ethos of ownership and accountability. For me, for leaders, they're the two top KPIs that I'd be introducing.
Absolutely. And I think for me, there's a lot of department heads that are managing a business within a business. So I'd love to see leaders help those people increase their skill set and their knowledge around that space. So we want profitability in that department, but helping our department heads that may not have experience in that space understand it, because that's a key driver and that should be a KPI for them. But not everyone has that knowledge. So don't expect them to. Help them to get to that point to help drive revenue, increase profitability, and increase growth in your business.
Yeah, and to help you all supporting, the values and the guiding principles of your business is make sure that every single person in your team has a KPI that they're to uphold the values and be brand ambassadors for your office, for your team. Guys, until next time, thanks so much.
Bye for now.